All right, now we finally come to some valuation, pricing and valuation of forward contract. Let me give you one or two practice questions so that you get to do a nice warm up on this. Here's an example. Do you want easy one or difficult one? Or do you want exam level? Let's do the exam level first, then we'll give you a difficult one as well. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let us say we have some underlying asset which is trading at 250 today. The current RFR is 8% per annum compounded annually, annual compounding. Now, the first question for you is you're going to calculate a no arbitrage forward price for a 6-month contract. Okay. Second question. If after 1 month, the spot price has become 300, okay, and RFR has become 10%, then determine the value of the long forward position. And third, which is independent of second one, let us say after 4 months, the spot price has fallen down to let us say 180, RFR has become 9%, then determine what should be the value to the short position. Okay, all right. Here's how this is to be done. Let's do it together. So no arbitrage forward price in subpart A is going to be equal to, what's my price? 250. So 250 multiplied with 1 plus 8% raised to 1. Is it correct? No. It's for 6 months, my mistake. So it's going to be raised to 0.5, half of the year, right? Help me out with this number. How much is this? How much is this coming to? 259.80. All right, those of you who got this right, give me a large, loud I pass on the box, please. Good. Nice. Now, what would be Muskan, a different, what if there was a different compounding? Not in this question, but what if we had to do like a MRR style compounding? Okay. What if this was a MRR style rate, right? So what if they had told you that it's MRR, then what would you do? You'd say, okay, if it's MRR, then my calculation would be same. But instead, I will just do, into 180 by 360 here. That's it. This 8% I will multiply with 180 by 360. That's how my compounding will change if it was a MRR style rate. Okay. Do you understand this? What's the difference between the two? Like if they give you MRR, your compounding always is like this. Does it make a big difference? No. In fact, let's solve this together. I'll show you. You'd realize it's the same. एक मिनट रुको मेरा भी कैलकुलेटर निकालता है. Okay, let's do it together. 8% on the screen into 180, 8% into 180 by 360 plus 1 into 250 is giving me 260. It's not drastically different, right? That would have been the answer had this been a MRR style. What if this was a continuously compounded question? Then how would it be different? Not very different. 250 into e raised to 8% into 0.5, right? 6 months is half of the year, no? So let's see how much is that. 8% into 0.5, second e raised to x into 250 So this is giving me 260.20. That's it. These are like some variations, but at the end of the day, you have the same answer in that same ballpark range. Is everyone comfortable? Do you think you'll be able to pull off these type of questions? All right, then B. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm going to assume this because that's what the question mentioned, right? Now, after 1 month, so let's build a timeline. So this is 0. This is 6 month. We have already built a long position. We built a long position at 259.80. Now, after 1 month, spot price is 300. Spot price is 300. So the first thing we'll do is we'll make a phone call to the dealer and we will say, okay, can you please tell us a new price for a forward contract for a remaining period of 5 months? So dealer will say, sure, 300 into 1 plus 8% raised to 5 by 12, because only 5 months now, right? So the new price that the dealer will give us will be what? Can you help me do this? What's the new price given by the dealer? Oh, by the way, RFR went wrong, no? By mistake, sorry. Sorry. RFR also changed. So now the new RFR is 10%. My apologies for this. I did not read this carefully. So RFR has changed to now 10%. So 300 into 1 plus 10% raised to 5 by 12. I'm also doing it along with you. 1.1, 1.1, virus 2x, bracket open, 5 by 12, bracket close, into 300, 312.15. Now, on this new contract, we will build a short position. It's like a what if scenario. Actual में नहीं हो रहा है ये. We're not doing this. We're just running a what if simulation here. So what if 5 months from today, this is today, 5 months from today, I buy at 259, I sell at 312. What kind of profit will I make? The difference of the two. So 312 minus 259.8, I will make profit of 52.35. This will be the profit 5 months from now. So how much is that profit worth today? So the profit worth today is going to be the present value of this 52.35. So 52.35 divided by 1 plus 10 percentage raised to 5 by 12. Now this time around, I just feel like doing this on TVM rows. I'm going to do it on TVM row just for fun. So 52.35 is the future value. 52.35 is the future value. 5 by 12 is the N. So 5 divided by 12 is the N. 10 is the IY. So 10 is the IY. Compute present value. I'm getting 50.315, which is my final answer, which is a positive mark-to-market value for the long position. Now, please give me either I pass or I struggle on this one. What if they ask you for a short position? Then what would be your answer? Same, subpart B, if it's a short position, what would be the answer? That's correct. That 50.31 will now become negative 50.31. That's it. Nothing will change. It'll be minus 50.31 and end of the game. All right, good to know. Let's do subpart C now. Subpart C. Again, we draw the same timeline. This is time 0. This is time 6 month. This time around, we're doing valuation for short position. So we have a short position for 259.80. This is short. What is today? Today is 4 months. Today is 4 months. So 4 months. This is today. Today the spot price is 180. RFR is 9%. Spot price is 180. RFR is 9%. No problem. What do we do now? We call up the dealer and we say, okay, all right, sir. Can you please quote me a new price for a duration of 2 months? The dealer says, sure. 180 into 1.09 raised to 2 by 12. So let's do it. 1.09 y raised to x bracket open, 2 by 12 bracket close into 180 is giving me 182.60. Let's see who does it fast. Now on this, I'm going to do a long position. So this time around, I'm buying cheaper, selling expensive. So this and the difference of 259.80. Let's see who does it fast. I'm getting a profit of 77.19. This I need to take backwards for 2 months. So 77.19 divided by 1.09 divided by 2 by 12. So second clear TVM, this is future value. 2 by 12 is N, 9 is IY, compute present value. You guys are way faster than me. That's correct. 76.09 is the value to the short position, positive number. Is this okay? Did you understand this? Good. Good. Glad. Let me throw in a subpart D to you. What will be the value to long position at inception? When we signed the contract, at that time, what was the value to the long position? हो गया आप लोगों का पढ़ाई? Good. Correct. The value of forward contract at inception is 0. All right. So what are the formulas here? These are some of the. I mean, yeah. See, I hate these formulas. I really, really hate these formulas. What do we need to do? What is I? I is benefit interest. You know what? Let's create our own example. Let's do. Do you want to do a slightly more challenging one now? No, 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 Chirag. No, there's no formula-based question. All of the questions are always conceptual. Okay, let's do one more. All right. In fact, I might have to do two more with you. So we'll do both. Let's do one more. Let me give you a slightly different flavor to this. This time around, we'll do it on, I don't know, some commodity. Let us say copper. Okay, let's say the spot price of copper is 100. The storage cost is $5. This is paid $5 for a year. This is paid at the beginning of the year. Okay. And let's say we will earn some sort of a rental. So let's say lease income. Lease income is $3. Let's say this is received at the end of 9th month. All right. And let's say RFR is 10% per annum compounded annually. Figure out no arbitrage forward price for this contract. Okay, now this actually requires you to use this formula. Where is that formula? This one. But you don't really need to, you don't really need to use it if you just learn to think about it conceptually. Oh, where is that question? Yeah, here. Just remember cost is to be increasing the no arbitrage forward price, the benefit will decrease the no arbitrage forward price. If you just use that logic, you should be able to solve this super easy. All right, let's do it together. How do you do it? So plot it on a timeline. Okay, this is time 0. This is 12 months. This is 12 months. Spot price is 100. Then you also have to pay storage of $5 here. So storage of $5 here. And at the end of 9 month, you're going to receive a benefit. Okay, a benefit of how much? Benefit of $3. Now see, remember, any benefit will reduce the cost, storage will increase the cost. So you just have these 3 numbers at different points in time. All that you need to do is take them at 12th month. That's it. Now, this I can combine because they're anyways coming on the same date, no? So I can avoid that multiple calculation and just take the forward values at 10%. Now, we can do this on TVM row if you like. Let's do it on TVM row just for fun. I'm also doing along with you. 105 second clear TVM, 105 is present value, 10 IY, 1N compute future value. This is 115.5. Then let's take future value of this. Second clear TVM, 3 is the present value. And this time around 3 divided by 12, because I have to take it forward for 3 months, is the N, 10 is the IY, compute future value, 3.07 negative. We take the difference of the two. So this plus RCL1 gives me 112.4276. That's it. That's it. It's that easy. What do you think? Will you be able to handle these? All right, now a third variation. I hope you're comfortable with this. A third variation. This is actually my favorite here. Let's say the spot exchange rate today is $1.2996 for a euro. The 90-day MRR schedule is as follows. In dollar terms, it is 6%. In euro terms, it is minus 0.5%. Minus 0.5. Question number A, calculate no arbitrage forward price. Question B, if after 30 days, the spot price is 1.4689 dollars for a euro, and let us say you had a long position on 1 million euros forward contract. Okay, and now the 60-day MRR is for dollar term 8%, and for euro minus 0.7%. Determine the value to the long position. All right, this is based on the interest rate parity. We did a little bit of this when we did economics crash course. First part, I'm guessing, is not very tough. See if you can do the second one. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to solve this now. Here's how this is to be done. Step number 1, let's do the no arbitrage forward price math, which is easy. So no arbitrage forward price is equal to 1.299, just a minute, 996 multiplied with 1 plus, what's the rate here? 6%. Remember, numerator rate goes in the numerator. That's kind of a good thing with CFA curriculum here. The rates are consistent. This will become 1 plus, I'm going to use this minus 0.5, 6% into 90 by 360. We're using the MRR style into 90 by 360. That's it, done. So let's do it on the calculator and let's do this together. Here we go. 6% into 90 by 360 plus 1 STO 1 0.5% negative into 90 by 360 plus 1 STO2 RCL1 by RCL2 into 1.2996 equal to, I'm getting 1.3207. This is your answer to the question number 1. How many of you got or at least understood this part? Give me a I pass on the box. Good. ये तो आसान है ना? Yes, you will pass with that. 100%. This is easy, right? This is fun. This we can pull off. This should not be difficult. The second part is even easier if you just learn to think about it. Okay, so let's do the second part now. Let's do the second part now. So this is your timeline. Yeah, I always get these colors wrong. Let's do white and blue. This is day 0. This is day 90. What we've done is we have already booked a 90-day contract. At what rate? At 1.3207. Now on the exam, this shows up. And if you actually decide to build a similar graph for yourself, with a pencil on that rough work sheet, just write dollars here. Okay. Now this is per euro. So this is per euro. This is the rate at which you're going to book the contract. Now you can start thinking of that base currency like an apple. Okay. So you're going to buy one apple at 1.3207. And you're going to buy, because remember it's a long position, so you're going to buy apples. So this is a long position here. Now what happens after 30 days? So after 30 days, so 30 days, this is today. This is today. Today the spot price is 1.4689. 1.4689. So what do I do? Tell me, what should I do now? I will, come on, क्या करना है अभी? I will call up the dealer and I will say, okay, sir, can you please tell me what is the new forward price for 60 days? So dealer will say, sure, why not? 1.4689 multiplied with 1 plus the new 60-day rate is US dollar 8%, 1 minus 0.7% into 60 by 360 into 60 by 360. So that should give us a new rate. Let's do it together. So 8% into 60 by 360 plus 1 STO1, 0.7% negative into 60 by 360 plus 1 STO2, RCL1 divided by RCL2 multiplied with 1.4689 equal to 1.4902. 1.4902. What is this? On this, we are going to build a short position. Remember, this is in dollars. This is per apple. This is per apple. All right. So far we're doing all right. Just give me a minute. We need a little extra space here. Okay. So we'll say fine. 60 days from today, 60 days from today, I'm going to buy one apple at $1.3207. I'm going to sell one apple at $1.4902. Does this look like a profit or a loss to you? It looks like a profit, no? Because we're buying cheaper, we're selling expensive. So we will say profit per apple. Profit per apple, which is euros in this instance, is the delta of the two. So 1.4902 minus 1.3207. So my per apple profit is $1.1695. But hey, you're not actually trading per apple. You're not trading just one apple. You're trading here a million apples, right? You have a million euro position. So therefore, profit for a million apples is going to be equal to multiplying this with a million. By the way, I've retained all the decimals on my calculator, so I'm writing the number with all the decimals. 169,523.93. This is my profit, but this is my profit when? This is my profit 60 days from today. So what do I need to do? I need to take it backwards for how many days? For 60 days. Hey, but what's the current 60-day rate in the US? The current 60-day rate in the US is 8%. So I'm going to discount this backwards at 8%. 169,523.93 divided by 1 plus 8% into 60 by 360 is equal to. So let's do it. 8% into 60 by 360 plus 1 RCL1 divided by RCL2. I'm getting 167 to 93.35 is my mark to market profit on the contract. What do you think? Why are we using dollar discount rate? Because my profit is in dollars. So obviously, if I take the dollar profit backwards, I have to use the dollar rate. Your profit or loss will always be in the price currency. Base currency is an apple. Great. Glad to know. Okay, then. So I think these are some of the variations. What else do we need in this trading? Oh yeah, we need to do a little bit of work on this. Okay, there's one more. Should we do one more? Last one here. Okay. I don't think, Vedant. I mean, depends. I can't make a generic statement of yes or no, but I mean, yeah, generally, like if, so the best way to do it always is to store all the values in the steps, never write them down. That way, you never lose the decimals. And then even if options vary, very unlikely that they will vary on decimals on the exam, but if they do, you should still be okay with it. All right, so what do we have here? We have to do a little bit of work on forward rate agreements. Uh, how would you evaluate a forward rate agreement? And how would you price it and how would you value it? So let us say if you have a MRR schedule like this, so let's say days, I'm creating one more example for you. Okay, so let us say you have a time period and you have a MRR for them. And let's say you have a 90-day, 180-day, 270-day. In fact, I should give you a little more frequencies in between. let's say 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. MRR in percentage. No. Okay. So they'll give you data like this. And the question could be, hey, can you price a 2 into 3 FRA? Can you price a 2 into 3 FRA? Okay, it's the same thing as what we did in the derivative in the fixed income classes, right? Finding a forward rate. It's just that this time around you have to do it with the MRR schedule. So this a 2 into 3, you can think of this as a 2y, 3y. But instead of y, it is actually month now. So 2 month, 3 month. What does it mean? In fact, my apologies. It should not be 2y, 3y. It should be 2y, 1y. Or 2m, 1m. What does it mean? After 2 months for 1 month. You know? This means after 2 months for 1 month. So what would you do had this been a regular, forward contract? We say take a total of the two and put that rate in the numerator. So take a total of the two, put that rate. So 2 plus 1, 3. 3 means 90 days. So 1 plus 6% into 90 by 360 divided by. Take the first term and put that in the denominator, right? So first term in the denominator. So that would be 1 plus 5% into 60 by 360. And you've added 1, so you need to deduct 1. Now, what will this give you? This will give you a 1 month rate. 1 महीने का interest rate. But you'll have to obviously annualize, no? So into 360 by 30. That's it. This is your pricing of 2 by 3 FRA. Let's do it together. Let's see if we can do this. 6% into 90 by 360 plus 1 STO1 5% into 60 by 360 plus 1 STO2 RCL1 by RCL2 minus 1 into 100 into 12. I'm getting 7.933%. Okay with this? Yeah. Good. And by the way, watch main videos if you need to. I think in my main videos, I've covered like everything, right? Even all the curriculum examples are solved. Is that correct? Can you confirm? The main videos are done directly with the CFA curriculum. So everything that's there in the curriculum has been dealt with. So if you've seen the main videos, you're going to be super, super, super comfortable here.